Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. That doesn't mean I have not been working. I have been working like a crazy man. Probably the last couple months, but the last few weeks especially. So I just really haven't put any videos out. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I don't want you guys to think I've been slacking. One of the projects I did was this little retaining wall. The dirt was sloped up against the house and it was not good at all for drainage. So what I did was I added 5 foot of the drain. There's a 18-inch corrugated pipe that goes from here to the other side of the driveway for rainwater. And what I did was I added 5 foot so I could cover it up and make this wall. So I worked on that. I also poured some concrete. I mixed all this by hand and poured this. This was existing, but I making it a little bit better. That's a 2-inch line that comes from well, I can service it with 3 of my 2-inch pumps, fire pumps, irrigation pumps, and then I can go ahead and put hoses on it. If I'm just using this manifold area, I cannot close the spigots and have the pump run because it has nothing that would stop it. It would just keep running and find a weak spot in the system and blow out. It'd build up too much pressure. So you just have to remember that. This way I can water the flowers, and I can, if I have a fire, I have a lot of water right here without using the well. This is coming from many sources. I have some underground pipe, but I'm putting some more in, and I can draw water from a bunch of sources and deliver it where I need it. I'll be going over that and showing you what I've done. Mainly concerned for fire protection and for irrigation. So I built this little wall, salvaged all the stone, so really I don't have much in it except for some mulch and some new flowers. Also been working on this. This is a addition to the side of the house. And if you can see that cord right there, that is the cord going up to the solar panel. That cord's an outdoor cord, so it's fine, but I am going to put it in conduit. I still have some battens to put on here, and I'm going to build a wooden latch for this. I'm not going to go much over this. What this is basically a portable solar system that I've made semi-permanent, but I can easily remove it if I have to bug out. So I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, so if I have to bug out, I can't take my solar system. I'm not going to go over the components of it, but there's 4 batteries in it, charge controller, inverter, and I'll show you what I'm doing to put some power in the house. So this system here will not be at all wired in with the grid power. It'll have its own outlets that are just for the solar. I have a Honda generator, so I can charge this unit totally with the Honda generator. And I'll go into more details what I'm going to do with this. I have been very busy. I've not been slacking. I did, probably some of you that have watched me a while, I took the fence down around this area. I no longer needed it. I don't have any goats. I don't have any reason to have it. And I like it a lot better. It opens it up. There's the garden. Got a lot planted in it. I have some more things to plant. It's been dry, so I have been watering. I also added a few things. I did add some solar, 90 watts of panels on the chicken coop and put a little system in there. And there is a small antenna. I went ahead and made that my secondary commo shack. Basically it just has a couple radios in it and a Faraday cage, one plugged in, so that would be a backup in case I couldn't communicate from my other location. Everything I need to communicate is in there. This area right here, I had nothing in it, so I backfilled it with dirt, put some drainage in there, and then planted some boxwoods. I also am not finished yet, but added some a little porch It does a couple purposes. It makes the building look better, a little timber framing, and also sheds water off when you go and come and go. Added another planter on that side to sort of match. I also lined the driveway with some timbers. I'm going to redress this with some gravel like I did in this area. Added a little some shrubs. I also added a little porch over the windows and the doors. I brought in a lot of gravel. This area actually sloped down, so I had to actually build it up, and the only way I could do that is put this little retaining wall in, planted some shrubs. Now I have a very flat spot to park, to wash the vehicle, to do any maintenance on it in a huge area. Also serves as additional parking. I also added, I had some lines underground, and I'm going to add a bunch more. These will be connection points. This one right here will service a 1,600 gallon tank that's in the building here, and it will be wired into that. And I'll be showing you what I've done, so if you're interested in doing something on your property, running a lot of lines. I want to be able to move water all over the property. I have water, I have pipes already from here over to the house and over to the kids' cottage, but I'm going to add a bunch more. I have been very busy. This and some other projects on the property. I have not been slacking. I just picked up these two yesterday, two more. I have 4 of these totes, and that's really the purpose of this video, is to talk about these totes. You can't beat the price. In my area, these run anywhere from $40 to about $75, what I've seen in my area. They are 275 gallons, so they will hold a lot. Put them in place and then fill them, because you're not going to move them. There's no way you're going to move these things. When you look for them, I've noticed that some have solid tops that you can't get into. This one right here is the same top that's over here. And this little red thing comes off, and underneath it is another cap. Make sure if you can get this kind, because if you want to do some rain catchment, you can screw an adapter in there and you can put the water right in, and this makes sure no mosquitoes can get in there and breed. So that's very important. Also, when you pick these out, some of them come with threads that are funky. You can't go to Lowe's and find parts just to thread in. So go to Lowe's and pick up a 2-inch Schedule 40 and threads on the inside, and make sure she's going to screw in there so you don't have any problems. Also, I have noticed this one, I have a lot of quick connects for firefighting and irrigation, and this is a quick connect, and this will screw on here, but if you can find, buy it with already attached. If you can see, this is the same thing. So you don't have to purchase this, and it gives you that option of having the threads right here readily accessible, or with your quick connect you can put it right on very quickly and lock it in. So look for the right ones. Make sure that your threads are the common one that you can buy everything at Lowe's. I have 4 of these. The reason I'm probably going to add a few more is I want to be able to store the water where I need it. I want to have multiple points or multiple things to fight a fire. The other day I took one of these, that one right there, and I carried it over to a friend's house, and I took some water to them for their camper. Their camper's in a remote location, and very useful. You can also make a brush truck. A brush truck in the fire department is a truck with a motor or an engine that will pump water, a pump. Usually it will carry about 200 gallons. These are a lot more than 200 gallons, but you got to make sure you have a big truck. My truck, I can easily put 100, 125 gallons plus the pump and the hoses and everything. I have friends that have very big trucks that can take the whole amount of water, so you can fill it up. Now you're probably thinking about, what do they have in it? And that's very important. Find something in there that's not definitely a poisonous chemical. You don't want those. Find something that is not going to be harmful for you, not harmful for if you're irrigating plants or crops or food. So make sure you be a little picky on that. These can be lifted, they can be stacked. You can take 2 of these and stack them on top, so you have a little bit of gravity. So I'll be messing around with these. The man that I bought these also sell the extra metal frames without the water container inside. So I've been thinking about, I've showed on a past video a deer stand made out of 4 of these. I'm thinking about getting a couple and making an elevated water tower. It won't be really tall, but it'll give me a little bit more pressure for watering the garden. I think these are well worth the money. You can't find a tote or a water container any cheaper. A lot of them can be purchased for $40 in my area. So look on Craigslist, and it's excellent. This one is sitting here. In case I have a fire, I can load it in my vehicle and load the hoses and the pumps. I've been very busy. I haven't been slacking. I hope you guys have been accomplishing something. Thanks for watching.